What is going on? GiovaniGaming here. We're going to be starting a new series with Premiere called Premiere Reviews, where I'm going to take the time and review some of the games I have found interesting and want to share with everyone else. So none of these games are going to be any kind of mainstream kind of games because everyone knows, Call of Duty, Apex, all those games are like games that get recognized easily and people play them because that's what's being played right now. I want to take time to shed light on some like games that I feel like people will enjoy. So the first game in our very first episode of Premiere Reviews is going to be Minion Masters. You can find this game on Steam or Xbox Live. All right, it is a free-to-play game with content in the game that you can buy to help increase your overall gameplay. First things first, the description of the game. Choose your minion master. You can collect an army of minions to go head-to-head online with players in real-time minion battles. So you can either do 1v1 or 2v2 in a team battle. So real quick, the whole point of the game is build your deck and beat your enemy. The decks consist of a multitude of different kind of minion cards that allow you to face off and defeat your enemy. So looking here, if you look right here, we have our decks. In the decks, you can choose numerous amounts of different cards, and like you want to have like the best synergy with your cards. So as you can see on each card, there's a little value up in the upper right hand corner. That is how much mana it costs to play each card. And if you also look right up here, this is the average mana cost of the cards per deck. So like pretty much like what is the overall average of the mana that you need to use for each card to play while you're in a fight, while actually playing the game. So right now that my average is 3.6. So as you can see, it ranges from anywhere between 2 mana to 5 mana. You can lower that, you can increase it, whatever the case may be, but each card has its own designated value. You can actually also increase all of each individual's card with crafting. Either you get a duplicate card or you can increase the strength of each card. The mana card does not change. The mana cost does not change, but the strength of the card will if you increase it by getting duplicate cards or you craft it using materials to make it a stronger character. So as you can see, going through here, I've collected quite a few cards so far. Nothing special. I didn't get really good cards yet, but there are some like pretty decent cards that you can build your deck with. It does have a season pass system, which you can see I've been playing a lot of, and going through it, there's different. You actually can rank up as well. The masters, they have a good amount of masters in the game, which range from melee based attack characters like this one here, Valorant. I can't, I'll be perfectly honest. If I mess up some of the names, it is what it is. But each character has its own set of abilities that you gain throughout the match by increasing EXP. You increase your EXP by taking and controlling the bridges to the other side of the map. So, for example, my favorite character in this game, my favorite master here, is this one right here. I'll be honest, she's a badass. So once you completely level her out, you have the ability to use her dragon. And I'll be honest, like I get so excited when this dragon pops up and we're like on the field, the dragon's there, and it's just like the dragon takes up pretty much the entire map. So it's a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun with this game so far. The other kind of things you can do with it, pretty much you have your profile. It says everything that you've accomplished so far, your league rewards. There's quests in here to gain you additional like currency in game, gems, the achievements. So it pretty much gives you something to work towards, which a lot of the games have that, like they have that system in the game where like they have like bounties or whatever, so you have something to work towards in the game, so it's not just mess around and go on with the game. So going forward, they have like also an adventure line in it where you can like play against NPCs and whatnot, and it gives you a different aspect of the game. It's just not PvP. There is some PvE content in the game as well. Drafts, choose a master, so it gives you like a specific thing that you need to do within the game, and it just gives you different challenges. So you have to use this master and complete the challenges that I want you to complete. Like here, like I said right here, challenges as well. So if you complete the challenges with the specific masters, you get a reward. That's pretty cool. So there's another function which comes up like every X amount of days. As you can see, it rotates through different matches. Every 3 days, every 10 days, every 17 days. This just keeps rotating through, and like the higher tier you get in the mayhem, you get a bigger reward. So let's go ahead and play a quick game right now to show you kind of what it looks like. So I'll play a 1v1, then I'm gonna play a 2v2. All right. So let's get right into it. So the average rate time is maybe 10 to 15 seconds, depending on if like you're playing singles or duos. All right, match found. We're getting into it. So once it loads up, it brings you to a battle map, which there's 2 sides, 2 bridges. If you hold the bridges, you get more XP. You level up quicker, which enables you to use your abilities faster, and each ability makes your master stronger.
Let's get this duel started.
All right. So you can see I am, of course I made my own guild, VDE guild, is what it is. So as you can see, we have 4 cards right now with various levels of mana to play. So you want to go ahead and just get monsters on here and claim these bridges to level up the quickest as possible. So as you can see, I'm just trying to control both bridges to, get my abilities up the fastest and get to my end state, which is the dragon. We'll see if I get there, but sometimes you don't, sometimes you do, because the others, you got to remember, the other person you're facing off against is trying to gain the same thing I'm trying to do, which is level up their side quicker to get to their higher level tier of ability. Also with that, I do have there's our different ability cards that allows you to get more EXP. So like right now, my master's like one of abilities is get like free minions, or she has spells that allow you to use. So we want to just keep trying to control both bridges. So that's my main objective when I'm playing, is getting these bridges down to level up the quickest, to get the dragon on the field and get stuff rolling. It's got to get control of these bridges. So you can see their master over here is a ranged character which can attack the entire map. It could be good, could be bad. It could be good if you're using them, bad if you're not. But like I was saying, it all really depends on the master you use and the minions you place on the field. So as you can see here as well, they unleash the big old rock goblin kind of dude, and it's just gonna take a second for me to get the top lane. So right now I'm still controlling the bottom lane, which is giving me the EXP I need, but he has control of the top lane, which is about to take the bottom lane as well, which is going to severely impact how much EXP I'm getting. So he might actually kill me right now, but that's part of the game. Yep, he got me because I wasn't. He probably employed more minions than I did faster, which there's different metas, there's different strategies, and clearly I didn't get what I wanted to do. So as you can see, it's important to hold top and bottom bridge. I couldn't do it because I just lost right there. So now we're going to go ahead and in a team battle. Yeah, I know what you're saying. All right, got it. I'm doing a review and I just lost the game. It happens. All right, it's never a surefire win in the game. All right, let's go ahead and do a team battle this time. This usually takes a little bit longer, but it's okay. The team battles are pretty fun, I'll be honest. It's a little bit more hectic, there's more going on, but I haven't seen any forms of communication in the game, but that's what I was thinking. If you actually have a friend and you play with a friend, it'd probably be a little bit easier to communicate where you employ your minions to have the best strategic placement on the field. But when you're just playing with randoms, minions just kind of get thrown everywhere, and it's kind of chaos, and that's just the name of the game at the time. But overall, like, I've been having fun with this game. It is crossplay too. I forgot to mention that as well. So I'm gonna try and stop them here to stop their movement there on the bottom. But so far so good. But as you can see from the last game when I played singles, it kind of went the wrong way and I lost the game, and it happens. There's no one's ever going to win every single game no matter what, because everyone's decks are built a certain way, and it's just how it rolls in this game. Sometimes someone's going to have a deck that counters your deck. Maybe you have more land minions than sky minions, and they can't attack the people in the air, but it's just what you have to do in the game. You have to try and counter that and have a well-balanced deck for it. So I'm sitting here trying to get the bottom lane. I feel like that's the most important thing to do, is to get the lanes down, because you need to level up as fast as possible. So there's certain minions in the game which allow you to place anywhere on the map, so you bypass the bridge whatsoever. That's what just happened on the top lane. And some characters employ more minions at a lower cost, but they're weaker. Then there's some minions that are super strong, but it costs high mana, so you have to wait longer to employ them. Because as you can see, on the bottom of the screen, oh, let me move it real quick. On the bottom of the screen, right here, your mana gradually refills over time, and it's the same speed for either the people on my team or the enemy. Let's go ahead and make this a little bit smaller so we can see what's going on here. Put it right here. We'll move you. Where am I going to put myself? Alright. Right here. This will work. Yeah. Alright, great. So, kind of messed up that a little bit here, but let's get back on track. Yeah, it looks like if you look at the bottom here of the screen, you see how much EXP they have versus what we have, and they're a little bit ahead of us. We just pulled ahead because now we have both of the bridges, which is ideal at this point. So we're going to just keep trying to get that dragon, because once that dragon comes out, it's end game. That's the strategy I use. There's other strategies that do like low mana cost cards that you just sit there and spam the cards, and they come out at a very fast rate, and it keeps it hard to keep up with them. So. And the other thing is, yes, you can have a minion that's super strong, costs a lot of mana, but if you throw a lot of low tier minions at them, it kind of overwhelms them. That's what I've also noticed as well, because unless they have an AoE attack, your minion can only attack one thing at a time. So if you have like a bunch of minions attacking at the same time, it's increased damage. Meanwhile, that one very strong minion can only do a set amount of damage each time. Alright, so I just leveled up. It's going to take 8 mana to get the dragon out. We're going to try and get it out before anything. So, again, see what happened? We killed them before I got the dragon out. Super. I was kind of hoping to get that out in this game, but it didn't happen. So, you've seen a solo game, you've seen a duos game. From my personal view on this game, I really enjoy it. It's kind of a slower, chiller game. It's not really stressed out like a lot of the other games that are currently being played right now. If you enjoy the game, I highly suggest you get it. That's about it for this review. if you want, look me up, hit me up, GiovaniGaming on Twitch. Come play with me. I'm always down to play new games. If you want to leave any kind of comments below in the comment section about what game I should review next, let me know. But the next game I will be reviewing next is a dungeon crawling type game. It's new to me. I haven't seen it before because I'm really big into Diablo and such. I haven't played it before, so we're gonna look into that. The game is called Curse of the Dead Gods. It was referred to me by Unreal of PremierGG, so I'm gonna go ahead and try that. That'll be out in a week or so. So let me know if you liked it. All right, y'all have a great day. Again, this is the first episode of Premier Reviews, and let's just get into it.